Hi, I'm Rachel from yogacourse.com. This is my most requested video. This sequence is all about core conditioning. You don't need any props specifically, just roll out your yoga mat, make sure you have enough space around you, and when you're ready, we're going to get started. This will be a really quick and fiery practice. Please stay really mindful about how your body is feeling today. Take as many breaks as you want to. Take sips of water whenever you like. But we're going to get going by lying all the way down on our backs. Now this is just for a moment, so don't get too comfy. We're going to start by bringing the knees up to 90 degrees. If this doesn't feel so great for your lower back or your hips, then just consider lowering the legs or even just taking one foot up, and we'll change around about halfway. Okay, so we're going to keep our shoulders back on the mat exactly as they are. With the hands, you might just want to place them with the palms down by the side of the body. Now, pull your navel in towards your spine and really work on pressing down through each of the vertebrae of the back. Okay, so from here, we're going to tap our right toes down, bring them back to 90 degrees. Left toes, back to where we start from, right toes, and back. Left and right. So keeping this going, working at a pace that feels really comfortable for you today. That might be different to the last time that you did any kind of core conditioning. So once again, staying really mindful, moving intuitively. Let's go for 10 more. 10 each side. 9, 8, keep breathing fully. 7, 6, 5, push down through the lower spine especially. Almost there. Last 3, 2, 1 more each side. Wonderful. Resting your feet down just for a moment. You might want to give the hips a little bit of a shuffle or even come into a counter pose at certain moments of this. All right, so let's move back to that 90-degree angle with the legs. And then from here, we're going to extend both legs up towards the sky, okay? We're going to take the right heel down for a tap and then back to where it comes from at the very top. And then the left and back to center and right and back to center. Let's keep this going now. Once again, working at a pace that feels comfortable for you. Pressing maybe just a little bit into the hands, but really utilizing our core strength here. Pull your navel back in towards your spine and really work on pressing the lower back down. Having as much of a connection with your spine on the mat is actually really helpful. It gives you a really solid foundation. And also as you press down, it brings the hips into slight posterior tilt, and that fires up your front rectus abdominals even more. We're going for just 3 more each side, so right and left side. 2 more. Breathe fully. 1 more. Good, and take a little bit of a rest. We can start to feel the abdominal muscles working for us here. We're going to step it up a notch. So come on back to the extended leg position. Shoulders are flat, head is rested, nice and easy. We're going to take the right leg down into a hover just above the ground. Take the left leg down to join the right, so both are hovered. Lift your right leg back to where it came from, and then the left as well, okay? Here we go. Let's do 5 on the right side, 5 on the left side. So right down, left joins, right lifts, left lifts, right down, right up, left up, right, left, right. 2 more this side, right, left, hover, right, last one, down, down, up, up. We're switching for the left side, we're doing 5, we ready? Push down through your lower back, left down, hover, left lifts, right lifts, left, right, left, right. If things are shaking, things are working, just means we are recruiting all of the muscle fibers to make these movements happen. We have 1 more to go. I know it's strong, so stay with me. Pull up, up, and rest. Wonderful. Plant your feet down the ground. With your hands, we're going to support the head and just open out the elbows to the side, like little wings out to the side. Let's take the left leg back up to the 90-degree bend. Take your right knee also back up to the 90-degree bend. We're going to bring our right elbow to the left knee, open out the right leg. So the right leg comes into a hover, come back to center. This is our start position with the shoulders lifted and the legs in 90 degrees. So we'll switch it to the other side. Left elbow, right knee, left leg hovers. Back to center. So move into the middle and center. Good. We're switching each time, opposite elbow to knee, the extended leg hovers. If this doesn't feel so good, if instead of extending one leg, you could take it down onto the floor instead. But making sure you are still moving back to this start position here. Shoulders are not releasing down, we are staying active the whole time. Squeeze and keep breathing. You've got it. Shall we go for 3 more each side? I reckon we can do that. Keep breathing fully. Inhales and exhales are really important. Do not hold your breath. This is the last one. Center. And release down. Well done. Extend your legs down onto your mat. Give your hips a little bit of a shuffle from side to side. Now place your hands by the side of you. You might want to use them. Our next movement is just sitting upwards. Now this sounds really easy, but when your abdominal muscles are a little bit tired, you're going to also feel this. So take it easy, do as many as you want to. As we lift up, whoop, seated position, and then slowly roll back down, head lands last. Lifting up, reach forwards, slowly lower, 1 vertebrae at a time if we have enough control. So keep moving through this, just sitting up and lowering. You might realize that you shuffle a little bit on your mat. So just align yourself again if you feel like you're going to run away. Let's go for 2 more. Nice and slowly. Use your hands wherever you need them. All right, this time as we sit up, we're going to reach towards the right foot and bend the right knee, and then slowly release, come back to the lying down position. So sitting up, reach your left ankle or your left foot and lower down. Head lands last. Really try focusing in on taking 1 vertebrae down at a time. Okay. Increase the pace if you can. It's not really about repetitions. I'd much prefer for you to take a break if you are losing your alignment or your technique. All right. Let's just do 1 more each side. So right side to go, and left side to finish. Whoop. And releasing down. Wonderful. Okay, let's bring the knees up in towards the chest. Thighs move in. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. We are almost there, and almost means not quite. So stay with me if you can. Rock up. Come up into a boat pose. So for this one, you could have the hands behind you. You could support the knees or underneath the hamstrings here. Or we could reach the arms forwards if you want more load. And it's a little bit stronger, a lot stronger with the arms like this, okay? But choose a variation and you might change midway as well. So let's start with the hands behind. Lift the heart upwards, focusing really on lengthening through the spine. We don't want to start rounding and collapsing and dumping into the lower back. We really want to be utilizing as much of our core muscles as we can by just lifting the heart upwards. Take 1 leg or 2 legs up to 90 degrees. Choose a different variation if you want to. So maybe it looks like this, or perhaps even reaching the arms forwards. Okay, let's take a tap down with the right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. A few more. Lift the heart up a little bit higher. Good. If you notice any kind of compressing or rounding through the spine, keep on lifting your heart. Pull up through the crown of the head. We're going to go for 2 more. Right, left, and rest. Good. Allow your spine to fold over your thighs. Little tiny rest, a little pause here. Reconnect to your breath again. And then finally, we're going to move from our boat pose into our low boat. So this is where we hover the legs and hover the shoulders. You can, of course, use your hands, and perhaps you don't move as low, but you can absolutely still use every single muscle in your core to really build the strength in that area. Okay, this is our final movement, so give it everything that you have. Come on into your version of boat pose, whatever that might be. Okay, let's open out, hover, pull back in, lift the heart. Open, come back in, lift the heart. We're doing 10 all together. Lift. Like I said, this is the last movement that we're doing. So stay present, you got it all the way to the end. Lift the heart every time. Lift, shoulders down away from the ears. Breathing fully. We have 3 more left. Good, try to bring the thighs a little bit closer in. Lift, last one. Lift. And the feet come down. Well done. Okay, to balance all of that, to stretch out a little bit as well, just come to lie down on your belly. So prone position, hands underneath the shoulders, rest the tops of the feet down onto your mat as well, and hug the arms into the side body, elbows point backwards. Press down through the tops of the feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your heart, and then slowly lower. So think cobra. Inhale as we lift, heart moves forwards, and exhale, lower. A few more times. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Should we do one more together? So when we talk about core, we don't just mean the front rectus abdominals, this 6-pack idea. We also want to be strengthening the lower spine as well. Okay, so extend your arms forwards, press into your hands. Now this is a stretch that we're going to be holding for around about 5 more rounds of breath. So see if you can bring your legs a little closer together. Squeeze your glutes, press down firmly through your thighs and your pubic bone. And just really enjoying the stretch and the length through the front line of the body, the front superficial line of the body. But also we're going to be working and strengthening our lower back as well. Still part of our core muscle. Okay, one more full breath. And gently lower down. Wonderful. Place your hands under your shoulders. Let's sit back to the heels of the feet. Bring the chest away, or just sit in a comfortable position. And then bring your hands together, Anjali Mudra, prayer pose position. Draw your thumbs to your sternum. Bow the head down very gently. And whispering quietly, Namaste.